¿Qué pasa to the pack? It's Pack here. Today we have a player likeness update. It's been a while since we got one, but 2K did drop season 5, and with new season updates, they always drop player likeness updates. So that's what I'm going to cover in today's video. It's not too many, but before the video starts, if you like me talking about ratings, rosters, players, anything like that, hey, join the pack and subscribe. That would be helpful to me, and leave a like in the video so the video can grow. And let's get this video started. At number 1, the first player is James Wiseman, the second-year player for the Warriors, who's about to come back actually, which is pretty hype for the Warriors because they're already stacked, and now they're getting the second pick in the draft. Ridiculous. But James Wiseman gets I'm going to say a face scan and a beard add. I think the hair is almost exactly the same, but the face scan has definitely been more detailed. You can see like the nose to cheek area, the upper cheek is like fatter on the left. While on the right, the new updated version seems a lot more realistic to how he is. His face is slimmer, right? And the eyes are like way more realistic. The nose is relaxed. A lot of stuff that were over exaggerated on the left. A lot cleaner on the right. And on top of that, they added his beard. I mean, that's how he should be treated when you're one of the best, highest picks in a draft, right? They should get you right. Anthony Edwards. But at the end of the day, it looks fantastic for James Wiseman. And number 2 on this list, we have Jose Alvarado. So on the Pelicans, Jose didn't even have a player scan at all. So they did like the creative player before. So that's why there is no before and after, because they literally didn't have a before. Here he is with very detailed tattoos. I mean, that face on his shoulder is literally like extremely detailed. So they have the tattoos, the face scan, the hairstyle, the beard is all perfect. And you can get multiple different changes to get like the headbands that he usually wears as well. So very, very clean for the Pelicans player who's actually been having a pretty nice season for the most part. I mean, he cooked the Knicks a couple months ago. That's all I remember specifically about him. But it's awesome that a player that was not as known has been added, updated, and very well detailed, which is perfect. At number 3 on this list, we have Donovan Blanton, I believe. I don't know if it's Blanton or Banton, but Delano on the Raptors. I know he was on the G League team, and then he was with the actual Raptors, and like on the G League team, he was like dirty. On the Raptors, he has minutes here and there, but he's a point guard. He's like a 6'8" point guard. It's crazy. And here he is with his extremely thick eyebrows. The hairstyle is perfect. They have the physics with the hair moving as well. The mustache has been added. The face scan's perfect. Very, very clean. You can see the before and after here with his actual face and the face in 2K. Awesome. 2K has been doing a good job. This next generation graphics is just so clean. I think this is one of the better ones for sure. And number 4 on the list, we have Trendon Watford. So Trendon is on the Blazers, and he's actually been pretty damn solid. The Blazers need all the help they can get because of so many injuries on the team, like with Nurkic and Dame and CJ McCollum. Now that he's gone, they've needed other people to step up. Trendon has been one of those guys that's helping them get into a play-in position. That's what they're trying to do at least. And he's been having a pretty good season for the most part. So they added his hairstyle, face scan, beard, and all of that stuff. Before he didn't even have anything. So there is no before and after because there wasn't no before in the first place. But at the end of the day, they got him here and it looks very good. At number 5, we have Zeke Nnaji on the Nuggets. So what they did here is that if you go to accessories and you can change different hairstyles with players who have extra hairstyles. Here you can see his like evil Cortex style, which he was having before. Now he has the longer hair with the beard cut shorter, but the face scan is the same, and then they have a headband version as well. So they have the 3 different versions, and now they've added it correctly to how he has it now. So Zeke has been added and updated correctly. These next 2 are going to be free agent players that were updated. The first one is Josh Hall. I'm going to keep it real with you. Don't know much about him, but here is the actual player versus the one in 2K. They did a great job. The tattoos are awesome. Face, hair, all that stuff is very, very clean. Hopefully this guy can find a home in the NBA, especially when 2K goes out of the way to get someone with their tattoos, body scan, face scan, hair, all that stuff perfect. You really hope he can make it onto a team and we can see it on an actual team, right? But Josh Hall gets the update. The other free agent that gets updated is Freddy Gillespie. So Freddy, here you see the face added. They had no like body change or tattoo change, just the face with the hair. Again, it looks just like him. Again, it's really cool that they've added the detail for him. Hopefully a team will actually pick him up so that they can actually have him on an actual NBA roster. The next player is pretty exciting. At number 8, Jimmy Butler. I didn't think they were going to update Jimmy Butler this year, but they did. He's had his cornrows essentially all season long. The face scan is actually pretty solid. The beard is pretty solid. It was the hair that made him look super weird earlier. But you notice that not only the hair change, right, but the beard is actually a lot shorter on the cheeks. They actually trimmed it up. So for the first time ever, I'm going to say that 2K got Jimmy Butler right. It looks just like Jimmy Butler. They've come a long way, because he was always one of the worst face scan players ever. He was kind of like the Carmelo Anthony before, where like 2K never got Carmelo right. 2K never got Jimmy Butler right. And they finally got the man who's on one of the better teams in the NBA and leading them into a great playoff position. So good for Jimmy Butler, because this has been needed for a very, very, very long time. At number 7 on the list, we have Derrick Rose. So this one's a controversial one. On the list, it says 2K did update Derrick Rose, right? That's what they said. But then I go into the video of Derrick Rose, and I go into the player profile, and I see nothing. Now, you see the left and right, and you're like, what do you mean, Pack? It's very different. But on the right, that is how his hair has been, and 2K's had it like that. I just showed you this one because this is how they had it a long time ago, like a year ago, right? So that's why I'm just showing you this, because they usually have it so bad. But the hair he has right now, they've had it like that for a little bit. So I'm very confused as to why they said Derrick Rose. My only theory is that they said they added dynamic hair, and I think what that means is that the hair in the back of his head now moves when you use them in 2K. So like, you know, there's physics in the hair now, which I asked for a long time ago. They've been adding physics to players' hair now, but only some players. And I think Derrick Rose now has physics on his hair. So that's my theory, but I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm right. I'm probably right. And it's the same thing with at number 10, Zaire Williams again. So you're going to see that they have different hairstyles for him, right? But when you go through the different hairstyles, nothing changes. The only thing that changes is the NBA logo on his headband gets bigger and smaller. I see no difference. Only theory, just like Derrick Rose, is that the change is the physics of the hair is added versus removed in the accessories of hair, right? I mean, that's the only thing I could imagine. I really don't understand why they put them on these lists and never even explained what they specifically did. But at the end of the day, those are the 10 players that were updated. There's a lot of WNBA players. You can check them out for yourself. And that is it in terms of player likeness stuff. For the next video, there's a couple other things that 2K did, like gameplay changes. I might make a list about that. We'll wait and see. But that's it. If you like this channel, if you like this content, please be an OG, join, and subscribe. And if you want me to do a specific video, let me know in the comments below. Okay, guys, that's it. See you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.